It's all royalty free.
Okay. Yeah, so we're live. Let me see. It looks like we've got 4 people in the waiting room. They're waiting
right
for
on.
their surgeries. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing this evening? Waiting
right
for their
on.
surgeries. Forgot to mute. There we go. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing this evening? Waiting for their surgeries. Forgot to mute it. There we go. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing this evening? I don't know what's going on. Sorry. Forgot to mute it. There we go. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing this evening? I don't know what's going on. Sorry. Awesome tech issues. Hello, hello. I don't know what's going on. Awesome tech issues. Hello, hello.
Set it all down. But you're still live.
Yeah, we're still alive.
Okay,
I just
cool.
couldn't figure out how to get it to quit that.
Okay.
Mark's Monster says hi. How are you doing? Thank you for dropping by. I have no idea what just happened with that weirdness there. We're always discovering some new tech thing with this program. Awesome, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Orange possum.
You're muted there, right?
Yes, I'm muted here. So I shouldn't be doing that echo anymore, but I don't know why it was stuck on that repeat, which was super, super weird. Okay, so we've got 3 people watching. If you saw that madness, I don't know what was up, but thank you for bearing with us. Sorry about that. So I'm kind of in semi-persona this evening. Obviously, I left my hair out. The robes are generally very, very hot to wear, so just did a slight modification. Plus, I need my glasses to read the comments, so I don't know if you guys can even tell that I've done persona. It looks like regular makeup. So let's see. I'm good. How to come by and show support for you. Well, thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate that.
Right on, right on.
Very awesome. Thank you so much. So let me see. And there's the trench coat. Hey, what's up? Doing all right. How are you doing? Chill out with the flashing. Sorry, I just like that joke. I think it's funny. Trench coat flashing.
Oh, yes.
Flasher.
Hey, come on.
I know, pretty bad. Sorry. Let me see. Okay, and then of course everybody's saying hi to the trench.
It was a monster trench. We say hi to trench. It was a backyard trench.
A backyard drench. Let me see. So we've got 4 people watching now. I'm kind of trying to hold off and see if anybody else comes in to start the trivia. So, and Jason Reeves says, hello, hi. How are you this evening?
Trivia? We're gonna have to remember stuff? We gotta use our brains tonight?
Well, we're doing a giveaway, Stella.
Oh, there's going to be prizes?
Yeah.
Excuse me for my computing unit not forever to comprehend that, Stella. Prizes? I like prizes.
Let me see. Soulless Trenchcoat says, good, thanks. And yeah, well, I can't hang out in Walmart parking lots now, so yeah. Well, I guess it kind of beats that. What was it? The prank that people were doing a few years back where they would dress up as clowns and they'd go around scaring people.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was pretty funny. When was that?
That was like
2011,
a couple
2012?
of, oh man. Now, what? Not even a couple of years ago.
I think that's when it started. Do people still do that, or is there a
No, I don't.
is there a new prank? Like, there's that moaning in people's ears thing that's going on now.
Yeah, well, that's, I don't know if people do that. That's pre-COVID, I think.
I think they're still doing it in the COVID era.
But then if somebody did that to my ear with no mask on, we would have a problem.
Yeah, have you guys heard of that prank? Like, you can actually get on YouTube and search moaning in a person's ear. Mr. Rick showed me that, actually. I thought it was hilarious. Apparently, you've got people creeping up on strangers and doing some weird moan like, and they're basically just recording the poor person's reaction. Like, the other dude's turning around like, what the hell are you doing? It's pretty funny. Like, some of the people are like, hey, and they're flirting, and then others just want to fight the guy. It's very interesting.
Flirting.
One dude did. He's like, hey, what's up? Do you remember that?
Oh, he's just, they didn't bother him too much, did it?
I don't know. I thought it was funny.
There's gonna be prizes still.
What kind of prizes?
We're doing 2 mystery box giveaways. So there, yeah, Trench says, good way to get punched in the face for sure.
Yeah, I agree. Like, at the very least, flashed.
Let's go.
Somebody moans in Trenchy's ear. He's like, ha, I one-upped you. Too funny. Yes, so we've got 2 mystery boxes. One box is DVDs, the other is Blu Ray. So we're looking at a total of 7 films per box. So, and obviously it's mystery box, so all we really need to do is just get through the trivia. We've got 7 people watching now. Hello to everyone else that's come into the chat. Thank you for stopping by. Let's see. Ouch. Mark's Monster says, I would throat punch someone for moaning in my ear. What if it's your wife or significant other?
Still, I think all bets are off.
I can't. Let me see. Proxy says, Wrinkles still around. What? Wrinkles is still around?
Wrinkles the clown?
I don't know.
Oh, Arthur.
And then, of course, what's up, Trenchy, and everyone in the chat? Hello. Hey, false proxy. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the chat to fill up a little more. I don't know if anyone else is going to drop by for the trivia, so kind of trying to do a...
Trivia, man, I say make them have a monster mash off.
Some kind of a...
Some kind of bash or a mash.
A mash. Let's see. Today was a pretty busy day for us. Let's see. Mark's Monsters. If it's my significant other, that's one thing. If it's a stranger in the street, all bets are off. Yeah, for sure.
There you go, yeah.
Yes, Wrinkles the Clown. I did not know it had a name.
Very wrinkly.
But yeah, we've been pretty much running around all day. I had the errands with signing the lease. We reloaded our laundry card. Mr. Rick helped me out with some photo stuff. If you guys follow the horror retrospective Instagram or Twitter, we've been doing a horror t-shirt a day thing. So it's kind of a thing that I've been doing instead, since I haven't been able to participate in the 31 Days of Horror, since I'm not really filming new videos. So I've been sharing older videos, and then just to change things up a little bit, we've been doing the t-shirt thing. So I don't know if you guys have been keeping an eye on that, or if you guys are enjoying it. I think it's fun. I know it's a lot of work, and I appreciate all of the help that Mr. Rick's been giving us with that.
What is your Instagram and Twitter?
That would be, Instagram is horror_retrospective. Twitter is @retro_horrors. And it does need to be pluralized because there's somebody on there with a very similar name. So that's a good way of keeping up with us and other little projects that we work on. I also tag Rick in the photos that he helps out with, so that'll link you straight over to his page if you want to check out either his Instagram or Twitter. My links will shoot you right over, and you can take a look at some of the artsy stuff that he's been working on. Let's see. Arthur, that's why you're my fave, Trench. Arthur, you shouldn't be wearing Trenchy. That isn't right. Trench Coat says, yeah, the t-shirts are cool. Well, if you guys have been keeping an eye on those, I hope you enjoyed. I think it's fun. I acknowledge, I know it's a lot of work. Mr. Rick does the photography, the setup, he does the editing. So he helps a lot with the horror retrospective pages. And
I'm like the best grip in the movie.
yeah, like if you guys enjoy all of the channel changes that have been coming along, or any of the changes, the more creative changes on the pages, then stop by Mr. Rick's page, give him a big thank you, because he really helps out, probably way more than he needs to, but I really appreciate all of the help.
Oh, shucks. I like to do it. Because you snuggle me up so good.
Oh yeah, Trash Picture Show says Rick's art is awesome. I'm following him on Instagram.
Huh, all right.
Well, awesome. Thank you. Let me see. Trash Picture Show. Sure, trenched self-defense. And yeah. Okay, I missed a comment. Solus Trench says, hey, Marty, I'm teaching self-defense. And then, of course, I read my comments out of order. I am a Surreys. Let's see. We've got 8 people in the chat. Pretty cool. We're still with Trenchy as Bay. He attracts both sexes. Trench says, I plead the 5th.
There you go.
Ask for your lawyer.
Right. I always ask for your lawyer. I plead the 5th. 5th.
Get me my lawyer.
5th. F-I-F. Plead the 5th.
And bring me some ice water.
Right.
So, let's see. We've been on for about 12 minutes. We've got 7 people currently watching. Does anybody just want to chit chat and BS for a little bit, or are you guys feel like you're ready to jump into this?
How will this trivia be done? Like, ask the questions and the first person to write the answer in the chat? Or?
Yeah, like
I'm a little curious myself.
I have the rundown in the description. I know I wrote a lot, but yeah, just to go over that again.
The rundown.
Yeah, the rundown, but not with the rock.
Oh.
So yes, I'm going to be asking either Halloween or horror-based trivia. First person to give the correct answer in the chat gets the point. I forgot to grab my notebook, dang it.
I'll grab it.
But I'm going to be keeping track of persons with the most correct answers, and we're basically just going to be going on maybe an hour or two, whoever has the most points accumulated by then.
You know what? Isn't there like web pages where you can be like, kind of like where they have like a randomizer? You can be like a score tallier. Or I guess you could write, nothing beats writing it down on good old pen and paper.
Yeah.
That's like, we digitize our souls too much. Use pen and paper, people. Pen and paper.
I'm old school. I'm used to writing everything down.
There you go.
But yeah, I'll keep track. If you guys want to keep track of your points, double check with me just to make sure that I don't want to short anybody any points. But yes, so it's horror trivia, Halloween trivia, anything else randomly that I can think to throw in there. First person to put the correct answer in the chat gets the point. So of course I'm going to be backing up as well, because I want to make sure if we have 2 people that gave the same correct answer, then first person gets the point, obviously. So I want to be fair. But yes, that's what I meant by in the description. If you guys check that out, that's what I meant by trivia/speed competition. So survival of the smartest and quickest. Thus saith Darwin. Let's see. We read Trenchy as Bay, plead the fifth. Let me see. Trash Picture Show. Kara, are you on much longer? I will fire out a pimp tweet about your stream. We just started, so we're going to be on. We're going to be on for a bit for sure. But if you would be so kind, then I would really appreciate the tweet share. That would be very awesome of you. Thank you. And of course, that would be Trash Picture Show, also known as Senior Martin. I don't think other Martin is in the chat right now. Also known. It's a little inside joke because there are two Martins. Together, they are matinee.
Cool.
Pimp tweet ahoy! Extra chocolate chips, please. Let me see. I'm not that bad of a lawyer, Trench, says Arthur. Not you, Arthur, the older character from my channel. He may make a return. I don't know. Do you guys feel like you're ready to jump into the trivia, or do you want to BS a bit, see if anybody else drops by? I know usually it's a slow start in the beginning. But just really quick, I know I mentioned my Instagram and Twitter earlier. If anybody is interested, I know I mentioned the names, but you can also drop by my homepage. The links are right there and it'll shoot you right over to my pages. So if you feel like keeping up with horror retrospective, whether it's just little day-to-day silly things that we do or little creative projects,
Right on.
Mr. Rick and I cross-reference each other, so feel free to follow one of us. Feel free to follow both of us.
And at the very least, feel free to feel free. Land of America.
Let's see. Mark's Monsters. LOL. We call the other Martin Lestat in the Hat and Claudia. I just call him Other Martin. Let's see. Soulless Trench, it's up to you. It's up to you, whatever you feel most comfortable with doing, ma'am. Pimp tweet out. He pimped out his tweets.
Pimp slap.
Pimping the tweets. $5 per minute.
Every minute.
No, what is it? Like $2 for the first 3 minutes, 48 cents each additional minute.
I remember.
Freddy's got a nice joke for you. It's only $16.95 a minute for 3 jokes and 1 divorce story. Freddy's gonna come out on a Friday night. It's just $13.95 a minute, and the next minute is free because I'm so lonely.
I remember those Freddy things.
Freddy's got a joke for you.
Like, why does he want to like make me laugh?
I don't know.
I always thought like, because I never could call because I was so little, I didn't want to get busted or in trouble. But like, I go like, what could he possibly tell me that's so funny? I just thought he would tell me like some demonic crap.
I
And
don't
right in my
know.
ears.
It's like, Daddy is not your little daddy,
Oh man,
and Mama's gonna come out of my tongue. Yeah.
You know, like that's what you want. You don't
that
want.
sounds like a porn.
Or maybe he said, didn't he do scary stories though? Maybe I'm getting confused.
I never called. I
bet
knew
all of
better
them are
than
on
that.
YouTube. I think they have them
We
like
did a search for some of them, but the
maybe somebody in
recordings
the chat.
were really bad. They were hard to hear. Did
No,
anybody
simple.
ever call the Freddy hotline? Let's see. Trash Picture Show says Old Bastard Martin also works. Which is also AKA Trash Picture Show and Original Martin Sr.
Martin.
So, yes, just really quick, I forgot to mention, it's in the description, but the films are Region 1 or Region A. We do have one Region 2 DVD, but distance doesn't matter. As long as you've got a means to watch the films, I will ship them to whoever wins, so don't worry about that. No, I didn't know there was a Freddy hotline. That's awesome.
Yeah, back in the day when Freddy was all over the place.
Yeah, he definitely had a hot period for sure. He even had that TV show Freddy's Nightmares, which the El Rey network they used to marathon it every Halloween. I don't know if they still do, which I thought was cool.
Ooh.
And to my knowledge, only a few episodes from season 1 were released on VHS. It never got a proper DVD or Blu Ray release. I want to watch them again. I'm going to opt out as your stuff is probably Region 1, and 2, I live on another continent. I don't want to put ye to any expense. Honestly, I don't mind, especially because I know I took a year off of YouTube and everyone continued to support me and they stuck around the channel. I know everybody could have gone off and done their own thing, or even once Horror Retrospective came back, you guys could have totally been like, well, forget you abandoned us. And I appreciate the fact that you guys stuck around. The channel continued to grow. It means a lot to both of us, the fact that you enjoy the channel that much. So seriously, I don't care how far I have to ship anything. If you win one of the mystery boxes, I will send it out to you. Just as long as you have a way of watching them, then I will get that out for you. That's not a big deal.
Yeah, we'll figure it out some way or another.
Let me see. Soulish Trenchcoat says, I gotta see Freddy's Nightmares and then Friday the 13th show. I love Friday the 13th. It's
Like the series or the one?
Yeah, the
that we're
series, the
watching?
one with the antiques.
With the antiques? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mr. Rick kept wondering, where's Jason?
Because I remember seeing him as a kid, and then when you had them, I was like, oh, I haven't seen, like, I remember that coming from, and I was thinking like maybe it's a Jason, because Freddy had a series.
He was a host. He was the host of the show.
Yeah, and it was like a little, like just like scary movies like at midnight or something.
Yeah,
right?
like there was a TV series. Like I remember there was one where a guy wanted to win a race so bad, and he made it across
and
the
he
finish.
cut his head off.
Yeah, it cut his head off.
remember-
It wasn't a ribbon that tore when he ran through
my
it.
parents going to take us, like they went to go see a friend, and so they were hanging out, and I was in the living room with the other kids, and I remember that was on the TV.
Yeah, pretty
and
messed
I
up.
still remember his head flying.
Yeah,
and it kind
yeah.
of flies and it rolls. I forget because he's like, "Yay, you're right, he's gonna win!" and slice. And I remember that.
Yeah, that one was crazy. That one stuck with me. And then there was another story about kind of a person who was ostracized. They were overweight, and they used to tease the person by calling them roly-poly. I don't know if that one sounds familiar to you.
No, like, see,
And then that person wound up transforming. And of course, when that happened, everyone else was sorry.
because I only watched it because I was up late because my parents were out. So
Yeah.
like normally on
Date night.
right, they were seeing friends, and so when they went to go see their friends, I get to hang out with their kids, and so we get to drink Coke all night and watch USA up all night or liquid television. I remember.
I love that stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of USA, I discovered recently Rhonda Shear has a podcast. Have you guys seen or heard of that? I thought that was really neat. Let's see. Trench. Oh, I already read that one. The Friday the 13th show. Mark's Monster says Freddy's Nightmare was great. I thought it was a lot of fun, and I thought it was super cool that Robert. What? I like Freddy's Nightmares. Toodles doesn't like it. But I think it's really cool because usually across a horror series, usually the guy who plays the villain or the main actor, whatever, that actor changes. And from start to finish, Robert Englund played Freddy all the way across the board, even with Freddy's Nightmares and Freddy versus Jason. So I've always thought that was super cool. Let's see. False Proxy says, had a friend go over another friend's house to talk
Mhm.
on the hotlines, of course, without permission,
Yeah,
while the
like-
parents were
yeah,
away.
Yeah, like that's usually how it flies. It's almost like if it was like they expected it,
hmm
you know?
Yeah, I think that's what they were on.
Yeah. Like something. What was it about? Like the way they would give away the phone number, and they would even tell you, like, make sure you tell your parents. It's like, oh hell no, I can tell my parents because that's how I know it's naughty. All right.
Yeah. Well, it's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never called any of those. Like Proxy, did you guys listen in on that? What would it say? Like I'm curious.
They're on you. Yeah. They're like little stories or something.
Or jokes or something.
Maybe.
I don't. Let me see. Solus Trench says, "Hey, you're a cool, nice person. I'm gonna support vids." What?
Nice.
I'm gonna support vids or not? Haha. Okay, cool.
Alrighty then.
Well, I'm gonna warn you. I like singing. I'm not very good at it, but I'm gonna say Trenchy just won himself a little song. I like singing. I never said I was good at it. Okay, so Mark's Monsters, we're a community. We support each other. Yeah, I really appreciate it. And I think it's awesome for all of you guys who stuck around and waited out. I know some of you guys even sent me messages asking if I was okay or if I was coming back. And no, I noticed. I did. Let's see. Trash Picture Show. Brad Pitt turned up in the first season of Freddy's Nightmares. I don't remember him in Freddy's Nightmares. I know he was on Tales from the Crypt. We were talking about that yesterday. He was a drag racer. I forget what the name of the episode was. King of the Road, I think it was.
Oh, good memory.
But yeah, that was season 1 for Tales from the Crypt. I'd have to Google for Freddy's Nightmare. I didn't know that. That was cool. Trash Picture Show, otherwise known as Martin or Dirty Old Bastard. Your channel kicks ass. I forgot what name you gave yourself. I half made that up. Sorry. Let me see. And then, of course, Trench. I loved it when Robert Englund came back as Freddy for the episode of the Goldbergs.
Oh,
What is that?
like it was a show. I know it was about it had a really catchy theme song. It was basically about a kid who, how do you know how to describe it right now? Because I'm all flustered. It's a retro show about a kid growing up in the 80s.
That wasn't a cartoon show, was it?
No.
Okay.
It's a sitcom.
Hmm.
But not the Goldbergs, the old one. It's a new one. It's about a family because this guy who the kid who the show's based on is based on the maker of the show, and he would used to record everything with his VHS. So he wanted to be a filmmaker. So like he's basically home movies in real life.
Oh, okay. No, I've never heard of either
Yeah,
one.
it's funny. Like, and I thought the first couple of seasons were funny, but then the kid grows up, and I haven't watched it in a while, but I did enjoy it when it first came out when I had it on Hulu. But the theme song was kind of cool, and the old school retro with the tape, put it in the tape deck with the like if you're got that. And he grew up in the 80s, so he had all the Transformer toys and the He-Man. I mean, I just marked out for that stuff. It's funny. We should check it out one time.
No, I've never heard of it. Like, the only Goldberg I know is like that buff panty-wearing wrestling guy. Let me see. And of course, Trench says that was literally the only episode I watched of the show because of Robert Englund as Freddy.
Yeah, but it's a cute little show. Built on the backbone of nostalgia. Easy.
That's why I like that 70s show so much, even though I'm not from the 70s, but I love retro stuff, which big duh. I mean, if my channel name and the videos I review don't give it away, my glasses are pretty retro too. I like old stuff, but I won't date an old man, Because I'm not Anna Nicole. Did I accidentally name the wrong chick?
I don't know.
The chick that married that billionaire old dude. She had her own TV show at one point.
Couldn't recall.
All right. That's funny. Mark's Monsters dies at buff panty wearing guy. He wears muscular pants, muscular knickers. Alrighty. So I'm gonna pull up my sheet here. Let's see. It's been about 30 minutes. I'd say it's about a good enough time to jump into the trivia. So once again, first person who submits the correct answer gets the point. And sorry, Mr. Rick and I are ready with the notebook and paper, so we will be writing that down as well. Let me see. Oh, okay. Yeah, Mark's Monster says, yes, you are 100% correct. It was Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh, okay.
I half got scared and thought I accidentally named O.J. Simpson's wife. I think they have similar sounding names. I could be super wrong. Okay, so pulling up my questions. Just give me a quick sec. So I'm going to be bouncing back and forth between Halloween trivia and horror film trivia.
So again, Kara, tell us, what are the rules?
No dancing off screen.
Like, you have 2 minutes to answer each question. Each question will come in the form of a question. If you have a question about the question, don't
You
ask.
forfeit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but first person to submit the correct answer gets the point. I'll be keeping track of that. And we'll go for like maybe 1 to 2 hours, give or take.
2 hours of trivia?
I don't know. It depends.
Jeez.
It's up to them. It depends on how many people
Like,
are
how about 5
participating.
to 8 minutes?
Well, then what else are we going to stream about? We're here for the giveaway. Unless you guys want to watch me eat a cheesecake for an hour, which, you know, I don't know if
Yeah,
anybody's...
cheesecake.
No.
Oh.
Well, they didn't know that until now.
Oh.
Trash Picture Show says, Kara, can I have Rick's beard instead of the movies?
That would depend on the trivia.
Ew. But yes, haha, Marty. All right, so question 1, here we go. Get your keyboards ready. Okay, what is the name of the Celtic Harvest Festival that many people believe Halloween is based on?
Schwallen?
Are we going to be picky about spelling, Mr. Rick?
Man. Well, that threw it like, well, like that was a practice question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't specific about
I
spelling.
go maybe for the what makes better. See, spelling would matter, right? Because everybody has the Google in front of them, and they're, you know, so it's almost at the end of the day, even if you didn't know the question, like how quick you can copy and paste would be, or how quick you can spell, or I don't know. That was a practice question. Because I don't know what to do with that. Mm-hmm. Next question.
Okay, so if we're going by spelling, then The trenchless flasher got the point. Wait.
Well, that is
Wait, that would be Mark's Monsters.
Well, that's why this is a practice question.
I don't know. What do you guys say? Are we going to call that a practice question?
Yeah. I would. Next question.
Trenchy says Mark got it because he spelled it correctly. So the chat is okay with it. So Mark got the point.
Okay, we'll do it. Well, the chat is always right. Mark
Mark's Monsters.
gets 1 tally. My favorite Gospels.
What's wrong with Luke?
He's a little contrived.
Trash Picture Show says I spelt it in Irish.
Oh, well, like 1 point for culture. I put culture up here. Culture. 1 point.
Yeah, but his name's Trash Picture Show.
But I'm like, it was a joke. Now everybody knows how it's spelled in Irish.
No, see, I didn't know it had an alternate spelling. Yeah, it was Mark. We've got that marked down.
Oh my gosh.
I
All
couldn't
right.
help it. Sorry. Okay, so there we go. I should have been a little more specific,
I
but
should have been a little more horror, a little more terror. Wish I had a girl. I was Halloween. I would call her.
All right, next question. And I'll leave this one. Let me see. Oh, you're punny. So punny. Haha, says the soulless Trenchy. I'm punny, but not puny. Okay, here's one. Who was Michael Myers' first victim?
Oh.
Thanks. I got the classy drink and I got my sippy straw.
Judith.
There's another possible correct answer. Okay, so Night Watch got Judith, but I still need the other half of the answer because I was being a little bit minxy and there's a trick question there. Okay, yes, that is correct. Judith Myers. So Night Watch Zone gets that one.
Yeah. No, he was right. Night Watch gets 1 point.
All right, cool.
The Gospel of Mark and Night Watch are 1 and 1.
Proxy followed the other instructions. What is Judith Myers, his sister?
Ah.
And of course, Jason specifies his older sister. That's funny, William Shatner.
The Shats.
Yeah. William shat on the pot. Just don't shit on the dog. Don't shit the bed.
Yeah.
What is the trick? I'm curious. I was just looking for her full name. Alrighty. What was the original proposed title for Scream?
Oh, okay. Let's see if I'm right. I want to see it pop up in the chat to see if I'm right.
Trenchy got it. Scary movie. Don't Amber Heard on the bed. Ugh. Johnny Depp was all over that one.
See, actually, my answer was wrong because I called it Stab, but that's the name of the movie in part 3.
It was the parody film.
But the parody film took the real name of the Scream movie, but in the movie Scream in its universe, when they were making that movie in part 3, they called it Stab, right? Remember,
In
like where
Scream 2,
Jada Pinkett
yeah.
Smith died in the theater, and the movie was called Stab, wasn't it?
Yeah,
See,
it's like a joke within
But the
the
thing
film.
is, I thought the answer was Stab, but it was like it being Scary Movie. I was like, oh wow, like I did not know that Scary Movie was the actual name, and that the movie Scary Movie took that. See, we're living in this weird paradox. Tomatoes. Pretty good, pretty good.
Of course, the Trenchy Flasher says, thanks, guys.
Slash. Oh no, Slash. Was it Slash or Slash? One of the two.
Slashy movie.
Either way, I was.
Flashy.
I just learned something today.
Slashy flashy.
All right.
But what if the Flash were a trench coat wearing Flasher? Would you even see anything because he's so fast?
Well, like, isn't that the point though?
Well, that would be another pun off of being a cock tease, I guess, because did you or did you not see it?
Well, here's the thing. Like, well, to that, I would say it was like, well, then, are we all just flashing, but really, really, really slowly? Then, where is wearing clothes really flashing, but we're just doing it really, really slow? The flashing doesn't really happen until we get to the house.
Well, you kind of moon when you have to go to the dunny.
I see. I don't want to get carried away here. Moving along.
Yeah, of
We
course.
need that next question. What's that next question? I wonder what's going to be.
Alrighty, let's see. I'm gonna have to change my order a bit here. Let's see. Alrighty. I'm trying to go through trivia questions that don't touch on stuff we just talked about. I'll get to those because we answered questions that. Anyway, give me a sec. Changing up my order. Alrighty. Here we go. In Silence of the Lambs, who is Buffalo Bill's victim the daughter of? Full name, please.
In Silence of the Lambs, who is Buffalo Bill's victim, the daughter of? The zone? Night Watch Zone. Night Watch, right?
Senator Ruth Hill.
Yeah. The senator. Boom. And I'm coming in with the random trivia question. Here's the next question.
Mm-hmm.
In the movie The Red Dragon,
Okay.
when Dollarhide was young, what did his grandmother say she was going to stretch and cut off? In the movie The Red Dragon, what part of his anatomy?
We've got a correction coming in here. We've got Mark's Monster saying Senator Ruth Martin.
Oh, well. His penis.
That would be
Yeah, like Night Watch Zone. God.
Yeah,
I'll
Night
give him.
Watch.
I'll give him the penis.
Don't do that.
Oh jeez. Oh man, there goes your whole stream now. There goes your monetization. It's like goodbye. We're done. Everybody, good night. We try to do it right. We try to give you fun, everybody.
But yes, I believe it was Ruth Martin, not Ruth Hill. But I'm going to verify that.
Yeah, it's Senator Martin.
Senator Martin. Okay.
Where did I put it? Well, this trivia is going smooth.
Hey, it's fun. It's
Yeah,
casual.
yeah.
Like, why does it have to be all professional?
Right? Like
We call
wearing
these the casual
like
live
wearing blue
streams
jeans on Friday in the office.
with no underwear because it's casual Friday.
Like that's the coworker you want to take out for drinks afterwards. Like, hey, notice you're a little more casual than usual today. How did you know? I can smell your pants. A little
Let's
Hannibal
see.
Lecter for you there.
The flashless trench says, "I want an unattached penis."
I want unattached.
Detachable penis. Proxy says his Pee-wee's Playhouse. And then Trench follows up with 2 of them, so I can spray paint them red and blue, recreate scenes from Star Wars. Lightsabers. I like that. So let's see, let's go back. So, it was, so we had mistakenly given that to Night Watch, who said Ruth Hill.
Okay.
So it was actually Night Watch actually corrected himself and said Ruth Martin. So he keeps the point.
Okay, so I got it like Mark has 1, Night
Wait,
Watch
wait.
has 3, and Trench has 1.
Okay, so we did get.
Because I
Night
gave him
Watch,
the
yeah.
penis one. I'm catching Jesus Christ.
Hey, you're the one that came up with that question.
I don't know, like it was deep down in the dollar head.
That makes it worse, dude.
So Mark
It
has
was
1.
deep down in
Night Watch
dollars
has
high.
3. Trench has 1. Whew. All right.
Alrighty. And if it. This is why we asked you guys to also keep track, just to make sure. Okay, Nightmare File says, hello, howdy, long time no see. How have you been? Long time no see. I've been gone a long time too. Look who's talking.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do. All right, next question. Do. Phenomena. Do. Okay. So playful wording here, but which animal becomes an endangered species during the Halloween season?
What like animal becomes only endangered just on Halloween? That's
Yes. No, there really is one.
weird. Shoot.
Or rather, which animal's life? Yeah. Night Watch Zone says dog. There we go. Mark has it. Black cats.
So for one night a year, what country is that?
It happens here too.
Like they're on the endangered list?
Well, I was exaggerating, but the people go around and
Oh, I was actually thinking endangered species list. I was like, what? Like no, a bunch of
miscreants.
council needs to come together to declare.
And same thing with Friday the 13th is black cats.
Yeah, Black Cat. So Mark has 2, Night Watch 3, and Trench with coming along with 1.
Alrighty. And of course, Trench is asking who's killing black cats. There's a lot of messed up people out there, whether it's teenagers pretending to be magicians or people who actually
Yeah,
believe that they're
it's-
evil animals,
Like
panda
I've
bears.
heard of that too. Like, yeah, you hear reports about that like every year.
Yeah, really messed up stuff. And of course, Proxy says panda bears. I need a more scientifically correct answer, Proxy. That does not count. It is panda marsupial. I'm kidding. I'm being silly.
I have the next question.
Okay.
I have the next question. You guys ready? You ready? You ready? Ready? Okay, okay. In the 1995 movie Casper, the character Cat is played by whom? In the 1995 movie Casper, the character Cat is played by who? In the 1995 movie called Casper, the character called Cat was played by whom? Christina Ricci with the code.
We need correct spelling.
Oh man, like that's a dude. Like he's
All
fast
right.
with the finger. Like that's
No, we'll let Trench have it. And Mark agrees. Trench got it.
And the thing is like as we're like we don't know people are having some drinks on a Saturday night and your mind is fast but your fingers a little slow. I'm sorry, officer. Is there a problem behind the keyboard? I was getting the right answer anyway. Trenchy, I'm gonna have to ask you to step on one foot and type Christina. You know, like it's impossible. Like, come on.
No, come on. They
So I'm using my Mr. Rick card or the yellow card and be like, I'm taking the rule of spelling and I'm throwing it out the window.
Well, Mark also vouched for Trench and he says he got it.
Yeah, definitely. So
Yeah,
Mark,
in that case, I'm not arguing with the chat.
so the Mark 2, Night Watch with 3, Trench with 2. So it's getting neck and neck and neck.
Hmm.
It's getting necky here. Get
Let's
a little
see.
naked.
Naked.
Mhm.
Butt ass naked. Ah, there we go with the flashing again. You Trenchy, you behave, you naughty man. Of course, Trench says, it's okay. I'm okay with the spelling rules, but thanks. Haha. No, I'm not going to argue with the chat on that one. And Deacon has come into the chat. I cannot do your accent any justice, sir, but I have arrived. Trenchy, no. I must teach you of Samhain. Know his beard is a source of his strength. You may not have it. I won't play to win. I'll play to be weird.
I like that.
And then, of course, Trenchy responds, Deacon!
I got the next
And
question.
Deacon responds, Trenchy!
I got the next question.
Wait. I'm dramatizing the chat
Oh,
responses. Okay. And then, of course, False Proxy responds, hello at Munster Deacon. A very dignified hello he gives him. It's a lot of the same stuff. We can move on.
Okay. I got the next question. The horror series Tales from the Crypt first box office movie title was what? The first movie Tales from the Crypt made for the box office. What's the title of that movie? Tales from the Crypt series made a movie that went to the box office. What was the name of that movie? Monsters and Madman Movies Review.
Yeah, that would go
Mark.
to
No,
Max
Mark.
Monsters.
Max Monsters.
Max Monsters.
So we got 3 from Mark, Night Watch 3, and Trench coming in with a big old hard 2.
Munster Deacon says, hey, Proxy and Mark. Glad to see everyone and my devil. What? Did I read that right? And my devil, we have Wednesday Kara. This is awesome. Doing a bit of dress up, Halloween giveaway. Have fun with it. Having fun with it. Let's see. Do. Okay. As long as you're able to explain the answer, this is good enough. Super short is fine if you want to get your answer in as quickly as possible. What is a hollow? Or hallow, depending on how you pronounce that. I didn't even recognize that it was Wednesday. That's badass. So once again, you don't have to be super detailed with your answer. I know the lightning answers are no, Trenchy, that is not the answer we were looking for. What is a hallow? Or depending on how you pronounce it, what is a hollow? Why not? It's not often we get to be weird, and it's seen normal during October, yeah?
Yeah, man, we're taking advantage of it every day, every bit where we can, even to our detriment. Which we even have an awesome Spotify Halloween playlist made by yours truly that I'll be sharing with you guys later this evening.
Or we could even maybe just watch a few during one of the intermissions if anybody wants to take a tip.
No, the Spotify music.
Oh,
the
yes,
playlist
yes.
you made. I don't know if it's public or not.
I would have to switch the setting.
All right. Well, once you do that, I'll send the link out. It's really good.
Awesome. And actually, I'm going to be tweeting songs off of the playlist on my Twitter. So my Twitter is going to be super busy during October 30th through November 2nd. If anybody wants to catch the links for the songs, those are also...
Día de los muertos, aquí, aquí mi corazón, mi alma es un feliz.
But just really quick, picking up off of Deacon's answer, like it's the only time we can be weird. Just give me a quick sec. I'll get to the answers. If anybody needs more time, once again, what is a hallow?
Oh, you still haven't got an answer for that, Rhett?
I'm giving them a few more seconds, and then I'll abandon that and go to a different question if they're having trouble. I'm not going to be that picky. Let's see. So I used to work at a department store when I was younger, and of course, me being me, everybody was always excited about, what are you going to be for Halloween? Like, I always would get that question, you should be Morticia or Elvira or whatever. And I'm like, first off, I'm not built to be Elvira. And I would always just be a little stinker about it. I'm like, I'm not telling her. I'm just going to leave that open-ended. I would show up. And usually it was just a little, button-down blue shirt. I had a pinstriped poofy skirt. And so basically, I would show up wearing my Sunday's best. I would. So when people would ask me, like, you didn't dress up? And I go, yeah, I did. I'm a normie.
Right?
Let's see. Max Monsters says, hold on. And I'm not even, I cleaned my glasses and I'm having trouble reading. Sorry, guys. I've got a light in my face. Let's see. Mark's Monsters, a hole or an empty space inside? No. Jason Reeves, my video must be behind everyone else. I'm seeing the others' answers before you ask the questions. You may want to switch browsers or hit refresh. That would probably help.
Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody's having an issue?
Yeah, Jason was saying he thinks his video's lagging because he's seen people answer before I ask the question.
Really? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so you might want to switch browsers or refresh your page.
But like Deacon basically hit it.
No, I'm still reading the answers.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh, wait. No.
me
I'm
see.
reading the bottom ones.
Yeah, I'm right here.
No,
Hold on.
dude, like, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
The Soulless Trench Coat. 7 things from Harry Potter. Haha. Well,
False.
that's
like
kind of
false?
close, but that's not the answer. Yes. Proxy has it. A saint or a holy person.
Yeah. Yeah, Deacon got it. Like I'm reading chat like at the end, like reading text. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right.
That's why I'm going
yeah.
down the list.
So Mark with 3, Nightwatch with 3, Trench with the hard 2, and False with the one and only.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then of course Mock says proxy is right with a saint or holy person. Yes. Hollow
Hallow.
equals a saint priest.
Hallow.
Yeah, like all hallowed
Right.
eves.
People were like using like hollow, right?
Well, that's why I pronounced it either way, like because some people say it different. Some people say hallow, some people say hollow.
But since it's Halloween, that was the
Mm-hmm.
emphasis we were looking for.
And of course, Munster. Sorry, my seltzer water's catching up to me. I apologize, guys.
All right.
Munster Deacon says, hello.
Freddy's gonna have a great time sleeping with Kara Grimmore.
Oh, you naughty, naughty man.
You naughty man. Oh.
Oh. Deacon says, hollow equals a saint, priest, hermit, or holy person. Yes.
Yeah, that's very true.
Proxy is always a muggle. And Munster Deacon, wow. False was right. We are through the looking glass, people.
There you go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
All right. Do you have one or do you want me to ask the next one?
Well, I just want to show them. I'm just verifying the points.
Yeah.
That's Mark. He's got 3. And there's Night Watch. He's got another 3, yeah. And then you got Trenchy with 2, right? And there's False.
Who was right?
And then there's False with the 1 and Molly.
Next question, yeah. I've lost that horror feeling. Whoa, that horror feeling.
Okay. What horror film caused some theaters to suggest that patrons prone to motion sickness sit in the aisle seats?
What horror movie caused some theaters to suggest that patrons prone to motion sickness sit in the aisle seat? Echo.
Do.
Got some answers coming in. Why don't you decipher those for me, Kara, and you let me know what I write. I am your Thoth. I am your ibis-headed god of writing.
You be Thoth and I shall be Isis, but we will not tell Horus.
Well. Okay, what we got here?
Let's see. I was looking for a very specific answer, so I may have to verify.
The thing is, since I'm not even a big horror buff, but I know what movie it is. Like it's a certain movie.
Yeah,
and I haven't seen the answer yet.
Yeah, I was looking for specific.
And it's funny because nobody's thinking about it, but it's when the answer comes, they're gonna be like, yeah, of course.
Let me rephrase it. Which film?
No, it's not Snakes on a Plane.
Which film potentially caused motion sickness for some of its viewers? Maybe that would help. It's the way I worded it.
A horror film, but everybody knows that.
Yeah, it's horror trivia.
Right. What horror film caused some movie theaters to tell their patrons that sit in the middle aisle if motion sickness is an issue? Yep, it was not Jaws.
So in other words,
boom.
Yes, Deacon has it. The Blair Witch Project.
Monster Deacon. Deacon with 1 big hard 1. All right. We got Mark with Mark 3. We got Night Watch with 3. We got Trench with 2. We got Deacon with a hard 1. We got False with a hard 1. And I'm about to get a hard 1 with all these questions. Oh, yeah.
Save it for later. Yes, so Deacon got that. That was Blair Witch.
Excellent work.
Jason Reeves comes in with the Blair Witch Project, but I'll try not to be that specific.
Like,
I'll let
Munster,
that one go.
Like,
Munster got it.
yeah, we're not gonna be like, yeah. There you go.
Deacon, hard one.
We're
We're
so
so childish.
yeah, like-
Yeah, we are. We're very mature for our age.
Like, yeah.
It's our time.
Casting and weaving spells right through the internet. It's internet magic, ladies and
Night
gents.
Watch says, I has it first.
Night Watch?
Ah,
Where? We
yes,
missed it?
you're right. You're right. I am so sorry. It
Oh,
was up
dude.
here. You are right. I am sorry.
Dang, Deacon. Man, I can't take away that hardy. Man, I'll scratch out the hard one and I'll draw a little cute little
Bunny
kitty,
Rabbit.
like a kitty cat.
Okay, so Night Watch. Yes, Night Watch Zone got the point for Blair Witch Project, and Deacon has a consolidation prize of a cute kitty.
So, okay, so who actually won the Night Watch, right?
Yes,
Man, Night Watch coming in like a hard pony with 4 points.
that's funny. Munster Deacon had said anything with Adam Sandler with free bags. No motion sickness.
I like Adam Sandler. Here, I'll show the cat.
Let me switch so that we can make sure it's on screen. There it is. There's
Oh.
Deacon's kitty.
Like this. Right? Growl, growl, growl. Man, that's the sound the cat makes right before it pisses all over your door and stuff.
Oh man. Especially if it's a tomcat after your lady cat.
I got the tomcat kind of thing.
I never told you guys about the time our cat was sitting in the window and this dirty old tomcat walks right up and we hear her hissing because we didn't know another man cat was there. He must have scared her too. And then all we hear is just psh,
Yeah.
his spray hit the window.
Just try to bukkake my cat with his own urine. Thank
Yeah.
God the patio window was there.
Well, it's good it was closed because he would have gotten her right in the face.
Where's my booties? Booties.
Have you ever gotten lemonade in your eyes? It ain't cool.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, but yes, I apologize. Night Watch got that one, so I'm sorry.
Thank you for that. Yes. Like the chat is essential in this trivia. The trivia is about you guys. Like how many game shows were it's about the contestants and not the Vanna White and that mofo with the veneers and a tie.
I don't
telling
even know
people
his
that They
name.
have 500 or no money. Like everybody wins.
I don't even know his name. That's how unimportant that guy is. It's all about Vanna.
All right. Next question.
Okay, let me see. I'm still reading the chat.
We got Mark with 3, Night Watch with 4, Trench with 2. Deacon's got a pretty cat and it's sitting nicely, and it's a black cat, and it's gonna be safe during the Halloween month because we love our animals. And
Yes.
False with a big old hard one.
Deacon says, yeah, I'm happy with a kitty.
All right.
Trenchy, I like Adam Sandler. Go in your home. What? Did I read that right? I like Adam Sandler. Go in your home. Why won't you go in your home?
Oh, like what? That's your home. Why would you go back to your home? Like suck my white ass ball, and he pointed at pigs up, monkey pig, and because he's beating up because the game sucks, and he's so frustrated, and he's just like, why don't you go home? I know what
Don't you like your home?
Yeah.
Cat pee is rough.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It took months for it to stop stinking.
Like, kiss my white ass ball, and he takes the flag for the hole and he launches it like a javelin, and it makes me laugh. Now I gotta go to YouTube and watch it. I'm super, yeah, dude, for real. I'm gonna
Happy
kiss
Gilmore.
you all over and over again. Dun, 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 till the night closes in. Till the night closes in. Oh, dude, it's so. He's got to be. Oh, dude, I love that movie. I'm a big Sandler fan. Like,
I don't know. Mr. Deacon with the kitty is still picking a fight with the Sandler. Any horror movie with Adam Sandler will be an experience, and a sick bag may be needed. Everything
Little
else
Nicky,
he
right?
does is okay, not high art, but great bubblegum for the brain. I like Little Nicky.
Yeah.
Greetings and salutations from David Moore.
All right.
David, more. Give me more.
That's actually Demi Moore's nickname because every time she was working on a film, she would ask for more salary. So they started calling her Gimme Moore instead of Demi Moore.
I can give her a bunch of reasons why somebody would say, "Hey, Jimmy, give me some more." Anyway, I'm gonna go over here. Real
Bruce
quick.
Willis, I'm sure, would tell her that. Give me some. What's up with that Rummer Willis?
All right, next question.
Let's see.
Fly like an eagle into the future. Time keeps on slipping.
Okay, here's Interesting. Okay. In the correct spelling of Halloween, where is the apostrophe placed? And if you write down the original name of Halloween, not Samhain, but the other adjustment, then we will take that one as well. In the correct spelling of Halloween, where is the apostrophe placed? And if you can tell us why there's an apostrophe, that is also an acceptable answer. That is correct. David Moore says between the two E's.
Between the two E's. Moore's not on the board, is he?
No,
No,
he just came in.
Moore
Whoa.
is not on the board.
Well, he is now. What?
I'm gonna call him More Board. More. I bet that's a double O. More board, but we're not real bored, but like.
Well, don't forget the apostrophe between the two O's.
So between the two O's. Moari board. 1 point. So we got a big hard one for More board. We got a big hard one for false. We got a pretty little cat for Deacon. We got 2 for Trench. We got 3 for Night Watch, and we got Mach 3. No, 4 for Night Watch, and we got Mach 3 with Ray.
Oh, David Moore says I've been called worse.
Well,
We're just having silly fun. We
Not
don't mean
here.
anything by it. But yes. The apostrophe shows where the V was dropped from All Hallows Eve. So you mush that together and you've got Halloween.
nice.
Okay. Before the use of a pumpkin, which food item was originally carved?
Before the use of a pumpkin, what was the original
Food item.
food item carved? Before pumpkins, what did people use to celebrate the month of Spirit?
Let's see. David Moore says gourd. I'm used to it being called something different, but I
But
can
it's
verify.
But I believe it's a gourd. No, like he's right. I more
Well, I'm still
like
double checking
double check that. But
because I know it to be this, so I'm
I thought no. Oh shoot.
yeah. That's why I'm double checking.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah. See. Yes. Right here. See, and that's the answer I was looking
Okay.
for.
You know, you're right. Okay. It's funny because they look like when they're all dried up. Okay.
Yeah.
They were still looking for the answer. Jeez. No, we're still looking for the answer.
Give me more mandates, more money making, minor money meant mainly for movie making and media. Trench says squash. Mark says squash. False proxy says watermelon.
See, I would have been wrong too. but like, ah, keep
Ah,
going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Though
Do-do-do-do-do.
I'm just trying to notice when I see the
We've got it already,
Okay.
right here.
right.
Let's see. Night Watch says squash, soulish trance, a squash, and a gore are the same things, I think, not sure. But yes, I was looking for turnip. That would go to Deacon with the kitty.
Like, all right. See, like that's what I guess in this instant, yeah, turnip was
Yeah, turnips, rutabagas, gourds, potatoes, and beets.
right. See, I would have been wrong with the alternatives for pumpkin, which is in the family of squashes and things. Like, see, I'm learning stuff with this trivia. Like, actually, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, that's why I double checked gourd because
Yeah.
I'm like, I wasn't sure if maybe you knew it by a name I didn't.
Kara always double checks.
Gotta be fair.
Okay. All right.
So yes, Deacon with the kitty has 1 point.
So we got Mark 3 with 3, Night Watch with 4, Trench with 2, Deacon with the kitty and a 1, False with the 1, and More Board with the heart.
Do.
Fly like an eagle.
Fly like amigo.
I got the next question.
Okay.
I got the next question.
Alrighty.
I got the next question. What year did the movie Demon Knight premiere?
What year?
What year did the movie Demon Knight was released? Did I say appear? Like it was like a trick?
Appear. An apparition.
Right. What year did the movie Demon Knight?
We've got. Is this correct?
No.
No?
Mm-mm. Demon Knight.
We've got another answer come in.
No.
Let me see. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Nope. Like that makes me think that there's other movies.
We've got it.
Yeah.
We've got Max Monsters with 1995.
That's it. I use a Tales from. Should I said Tales from? But I guess there's other movies called Demon Knight.
I think
you know what?
they might have been thinking Night of the Demons.
Like no, like night, like nighttime. I didn't say night like a knight,
Mhm.
like a armored knight.
Chevalier.
You know what? I'm just gonna, since that didn't seem really fair. So
No, we've got other answers coming for the same.
no, but like see that shows how cool this community is, because they know some like you guys are like a Rolodex of movies in your minds. That just goes to show like how much this trivia is for the hardcore of hardcore. That question
I still say it counts.
how about I say this? How about that question was for me for showing how much love for horror movies is out there? Like give yourselves a pat on the back, guys. Look at that. That's cool.
Yeah. See, even Proxy says at first I thought of Night of the Demons.
See, like everybody.
I think that's why they were struggling.
See, like, but they were throwing like it's funny to see how this horror collective works as one mind, and I like that. Actually, that point is for me, but not too much to win, because that just put a smile on my face. So I'm gonna put my name and then a smiley face.
Well,
That's
Trench
it.
still says count it. Let us earn it.
Okay. All right. So who's the one who gave us 1995 first?
That would be Max Monsters.
Max Monsters. That's Mark. That's Mark. You go from Mark 3 and he goes to Mark 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Like the electric razor.
Okay. All right. Well, that was interesting.
All right. Do you have another one, or
No,
are you good?
go ahead.
Yeah, so I think that's what it was. Some of them heard Night of the Demons, or
Right,
they were
right.
thinking a different movie. Let's see. Okay, here's one. Where did Melly. Wow. Okay, my seltzers really are catching up. Where did Melly Shelley get the idea for Frankenstein's monsters? Where did Mary Shelley get the idea for Frankenstein's monster?
These always help.
Let's
Pretzel
see.
crisp, pretzel crisps. These are pretty good when you're taking a test.
I thought you were going to say a piss. Let's see. Da-da-da-da.
Taking a piss. What the
But yeah, Munster says there are about 9 movies that have demon and
Right,
night
like,
in the
I
title,
like
let
it.
alone the added
Yeah,
variants. So a tricky question.
yeah, very tricky question. Yeah.
Trenchy Flasher
Very
says,
greasy.
still give yourself a point, though it was a great question.
Mm.
Nightwatch says it counts.
All right,
Solus says it's a storytelling contest. And Mark's Monster says, around a campfire while telling scary stories. I was looking for something a little more specific. Lord Byron and Dr. John Polidori. We have Morgue.
What was your question again?
So maybe I should reword it. So maybe that's my fault. Where did Mary Shelley get the idea for Frankenstein's monster? Or rather, what inspired the idea for Frankenstein's monster? So maybe that was my fault. Maybe it's the way I worded it. What was the inspiration for Frankenstein's monster? What inspired her?
The author of the book.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. A nightmare. So I'm going to say that was my fault. It's the way I worded the question.
Yeah, got the right response, nevertheless.
But yes, it would be Trenchy. A nightmare.
All right, coming in with 3. Moorboard 1, False 1, Deacon, Kitty Ann 1, Trench 3, Nightwatch 4, Mark with Mock Foa.
Okay, let's stay. Pardon my full mouth. Let's stay on books for a little bit. Let's see. Mark says a challenge from Lord Byron as to who could tell the best scary story. That was part of it. That's also where I believe Polidori wrote I, Vampire, and a lot of great works came out of that stay. That's true. Deacon says, fair enough. Thought you meant what inspired the nightmare and thus the story.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to be more careful with the way I word my questions. I apologize.
That's what makes it fun.
Oh my God. Proxy is still going strong with his hard one.
Got to use what we got, right? I like that. I like that philosophy. I live
Yes.
that too.
A early draft of Dracula came out of there too, which I'm going to say, Trenchy, you're either psychic or you're siphoning my Wi-Fi, because my next question was going to be, what was the original title for the book Dracula?
Ha. See, that's what I'm talking about, that collective. There's like, it's called internet magic, man. Like, we're like, you guys are coming out like gangbusters. Cheers. I like that.
Okay, so what was the original title for the book Dracula? And let me see. I'm only getting part of the answer, even though you guys are right. So I would need the
Tara
full
wants
title.
specifics, I guess.
Well, this is
Right?
I'm just going off of what the
Right. I don't get
the
to make up the rules,
original
gentlemen. I
title
gotta
was.
live with her.
I won't be picky about spelling, but there's a piece of the answer that's missing. Just for fun, what inspired the nightmare? She was taken to see a doctor doing a public display where he proved that dead matter could be made to move via electrical impulse. I did not know that. That's
Man,
awesome.
I bet that tripped out a lot of people.
Yeah, well, it was witchcraft back then.
But the thing is, people like,
Hey, that's my chip.
but people,
He tried to steal it.
but people back then have seen like in the battlefields arms getting hacked off and it would still move.
That's why people would worship severed heads, because they would cut the head off and the eyes would still blink.
Yeah.
So people would hold them up to see if it would say something.
Right.
And people would get really obsessive over the blood and all kinds of other
And the
stuff.
thing is, could you imagine like with somebody saying, "Hey, this arm's been dead for like 3 days, and watch this," and it's still like, "What the hell?" And then it makes me like, "Am I battering?" Like, don't get me started. Like, sorry, I'll take this to a metaphysical, scientific discussion about like the geometry of the human anatomy. And that all we're just essentially little suns ready to blow up. But these are really good. Pretzel crisp by the Snack Factory. Garlic Parmesan. All right. Rethink your pretzel. It's our sponsor. It's our sponsor.
Not really, but it's just fun to say that.
It's fun to say that. It's a free shout out.
Actually, what would be cool is to be sponsored by a vending machine that dispenses young girls' panties.
That's in Japan, I think, but
Yeah, Japan.
Jesus.
Just because I think it's funny. Do.
What's the next question?
Let's see. So, originally they were partially correct for the answer I was going for, but there was part of the title missing.
Oh, they're still going on.
Yeah, so I'm verifying.
Oh, okay. Shoot.
And then, of course, now we've got people saying the dead undead. Le Vampire. Bloodletting for mastication. The dude from Transylvania. The guy with the shoes. So I am verifying because I just want to make sure I didn't have a second title that I wasn't aware of.
So follow me as we put a little verifying music.
What'd you find?
Still looking.
She's still looking.
I don't know if it was one of those misworded ones again, but I was looking for what was the original title for Bram Stoker's Dracula. You guys were partially right in the beginning, and then I started getting Dead Undead, which is why I'm verifying, because if that's a title I was not familiar with, then I want to credit the correct answer. because this is what I was looking for.
Hmm.
And then they gave me a different answer.
But tell you what, let's just move on.
We can.
Yeah, let's just move on. If it didn't satisfy you, it doesn't satisfy the stream. So let's just move on to the next question.
Let's see. Yeah, they're still saying the undead. Is there a cat just below the screen? That's my dog. He has very big ears.
No, yeah, it's a doggy.
Okay, so we will. Munster Deacon says, give us the answer. I think it was my fault. I think I misworded it again. I was saying, what was the original
Yeah.
name for Dracula?
And what did it say?
I was looking for Count Vampire.
Vampire?
Yeah, because, well, they still pronounce it vampire, but they spell it with a W.
Yeah, because it's a V, right? Double V.
Yeah. Double V or, yeah. So, you guys were close. Like, I had Mark's Monsters say vampire, Vampyre. So we'll say that one was my fault. Sorry about that. Do you have any questions that you want to ask? Yeah, he said, oh, you said the title, not name.
I got a question. The next question, it comes from Mr. Rick, and it goes like this. How many movies in the Friday the 13th franchise were released in the 1980s?
Oh, jeez.
How many movies in the Friday the 13th franchise were released in the 1980s?
David Moore says 8.
That is correct.
Okay, so David Moore gets the point. He said 8 first.
Yeah. Come on, work with me, paper. More. That's another point. Okay. Moore has 2. Foles has 1. Deacon's got a cat and a point. Oh, God.
Deacon also said octopus.
Trench has 3. Nightwatch has 4. And Mark has 4.
Deacon said octopus.
Yeah.
Let me see. Trench says Jason Goes to Hell was the first released in the 90s. David Moore is asking, how much sugar have you had, sir?
Absolutely none.
Let me see. Mark's Monster says there were 6 in the 80s.
Oh, man.
Caffeine? Nope, no caffeine, just hard seltzer water.
See, like, according to, like, where I'm getting my info from, like, the answer is 8. In the 1980s.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the only way I can go off of.
Let me double check that.
Well, like, okay, yeah.
Let's see.
But I'm
I'm
like, it's 8.
Yeah, I've got 8.
Yeah, it's 8.
We've got Friday the 13th
Yeah.
in 1980, Part 2 in
Wow.
81, Part 3 in 82, the final chapter in 84. What is that one? A New Beginning in 85. We've got Jason Lives in 86 and The New Blood 88. And Jason Takes Manhattan in 89.
Yeah, it falls. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 8.
Yeah. So we're good. So I got the next question too.
You
And
can
the- and
give
I-
yourself another point.
I put another smiley face.
2 smiley faces for Mr. Rick.
Mr. Rick. And this is Mr. Rick's 80s block.
Oh.
So so it's gonna be 4 questions from the 80s. We already did one. Here's the next question, and these all pertain to the 80s. So that'll help you guys kind of get the feeling of where to search if you don't know. But yeah, here we go.
Okay.
Okay, so what 80s horror movie had the tagline on the movie poster that said, "Be afraid, be very afraid"? What horror movie in the 80s had the movie poster tagline, "Be afraid, be very afraid"?
The Fly.
Anybody else coming in?
So far, it's just Trenchy, and he's threatening to show you what he's hiding. He wants his answer.
Oh yes, he's right. Yeah, I'm sorry, I did.
So the Soulless Trench.
Soulless Trench. Okay, we got 4 for the mark. We got Night Watch at 4. We got Trench at 4. We got Deacon with a pretty kitty and 1. We got False with the hard 1, and Moore is so bored with just 2 points, but he's coming along.
Scooby-Doo and the Boo Brothers. Well, you're doing your question horror block, so you've got 2 more. Hey, Dino. What's up? Dino says, "Evening, Kara."
All right. All right, so let's get set up for the next question. All right.
That's funny. Trench says, "Thanks to Corey and Nightwatch for the convo on that, because I've never seen The Fly, but I remember the conversation. Haha."
Uh-huh. All right, I got it. I'll go, what 80s horror movie starred the actor Corey Haim
Hey, yeah.
in the movie? What 80s horror movie had the actor
That-
Corey Haim in the movie?
That could be several answers, though. He was big in the 80s.
But horror. Like it should come. I like to think like this should hit there. Boom.
David Moore with The Lost Boys.
Yeah. Boom. Thou shalt not more. Thou shalt not
David Moore says Silver Bullet is correct also. Which one was first?
Shit, like man.
I'm double checking.
But like
Yeah, they'll get to you. You have to be specific.
you guys are very.
They're rough.
Oh man, you guys are. That's what's cool, man. You guys don't screw around. I like that.
Mm-mm. It's trivia. I'm pulling up the filmography. I've got Lost Boys in 87, Silver Bullet in 85. So do you guys want to do it by the timeline?
God dang it, man. Well, I like Lost Boys. He said Lost Boys, but it's a dang it. He was in Lucas.
Yeah, that was his first movie,
Oh,
and
shoot.
that was also Winona Ryder with her natural hair color in that movie.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Nah. I like the Lost Boys.
You're going to sleep on the couch if you keep that up, and we don't even have a couch.
Like I'm giving it to the more.
Feed me more.
Do.
Cool, man. I'm giving it to the more. I like that.
Well, Mark argues Trenchy is right. It's Silver Bullet.
Yeah. Well, shoot.
I did verify it. Silver Bullet was first.
Man, more.
Well, they got me earlier too.
Yeah, I know.
remember?
Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, wording's important.
Man, it ain't my stream. I like the Lost Boys. Well, see, I'm learning something. So who said Silver Bullet first?
I'm going
Like
back to double
anybody's going
check.
and watching Silver Bullet right now.
Hey, some people are. I almost bought that recently.
But like I still believe. Like that's not in Silver Bullet, man.
Well, sexy sax guy, don't save you.
Oh man.
I'm trying to verify who said Silver Bullet first. Give me a sec.
Actually, Silver Bullet is actually shaking my belief in the guy who's telling me to still believe, if you can believe that. How many times did I just say the word believe in that sentence?
I have Trench with Silver Bullet first.
God dang it. All right. I know, like, what's right is right. So Trent's coming in with 1, 2, 3, 4. He gets to have the line across it. So Trench with 5. Moore still has a super hard 2, but I feel it with you.
Yeah, everyone down here is also, Trenchy was
Yeah.
Soulless Trench.
You know
Yeah.
what? See, like, you have to understand, like, and please do not get me confused with Kara, because I am not a horror expert at by any means.
But that's why I'm also double checking.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to be fair.
Like I don't want people to think that like, hey man, this guy likes horror, he doesn't even know anything. The thing is like, no, I don't. Not that I dislike horror, but like I don't know anything.
You can just say you're getting a crash course in the genre.
Yeah, like, well, I'm getting an initiation from the community. That's what I need, so I can be one of you. I don't mind putting in the work, right?
Become one of us.
I don't mind putting in the work. Initiate me.
It's okay. I'm just here for fun games. No problem. Silver Bullet is a hidden gem. I like that. Did you ever read
Never heard of it.
the short book that Stephen King wrote
I love
that was
werewolves,
based
too.
off of?
Silver Bullet.
It originally started as a concept for a calendar, and each month was going to be a different theme with the werewolf, and then it just turned into a story over time because it starts off that way, like January, February, so on and so forth. Cycle of the Werewolf, yes, but that wasn't a trivia question. Okay, let's see. Oh, you have one more question. You're doing your block.
yeah. Shoot, but like it makes me feel like my 80s block needs to be a little bit more tidy than when okay.
Gabba gabba, hey.
You have a cute little crunch. I got it. In the 1986 movie Little Shop of Horrors, what was the name of Rick Moranis's character? In the movie Little Shop of Horrors, what was the name of Rick Moranis's character? Go. Boom.
Seymour.
We got Night Watch
Mhm.
coming in with 5, man. Oh shoot.
Yeah, Night Watch is kicking ass.
Well, it's tied with Night Watch and Trench.
Mm. Yeah, Max Munster says Night Watch gets it.
All right, so thus ends Mr. Rick's very mind-opening and educational 80s block. Thank you for actually bringing the trivia to me.
Deacon, see more, close his eyes, see less. All right. So I'm going to have to be careful with my wording here because you guys have caught us both already.
Yeah, these guys don't mess around.
So I'll say it's a 1980s film. Give me the scene in which I'll tell it this way. God damn it, now I'm struggling. Give me a sec. It's a 1980s film. And a character falls into a pit filled with true or false, fake or real corpses. And I know that was very vague. Let me know if you need me to reword it. I'm struggling here. Sorry.
You need to reword it from me. Like, there's a movie where somebody got thrown in a pit of real corpses.
True or false? We've got Soulless Trenchcoat, Poltergeist, true. Dino said real first. Wait. Night Watch said real first, but Trenchy gave us the movie and true.
So who gets the point?
Trench named the film and said true. He was more specific.
So which answer tickled you fancy the best?
I would go with Trench because he named the film and said it was true.
Trenchy.
But I don't know. Are you guys going to be very sticklery about that one? We've got a date. A date. Wow. No, we do not have a date. I apologize. We've got a debate between Late Horror Show and Trenchy. No argument, so I'm saying Trenchy gets it. Yes, they're saying Trench.
Trench. So that's Trench with the big O 6. 6. 6. 6.
Pick up
Trench.
sticks.
Trench. Pick up sticks. So Trenchy at 6. All right.
Yeah, they all agree.
How many questions are we gonna do? Maybe like, how many prizes are we gonna like?
It's 2 boxes, 7 films each per box. So it has to be a good amount of points acquired. I think that's fair.
Okay.
Room 237 says, congratulations on 1,000 subs just in time for Halloween. I'm hoping to hit 1,000 by Halloween. Just subbed. It's hard work. It took me a long while, but it's definitely up to your audience if you how quickly you make it. So always a thing to keep in mind. Alrighty, so let's see.
Go Patrol. Who's there, Toodles?
Okay. Which child... Well, they don't understand that language. You can't ask the question. I'm sorry, it's true. Toodles, even I can't translate that. What child actress was originally offered the role of Regan McNeil in The Exorcist? What child actress was originally offered the role of Regan in The Exorcist? I have Jodie Foster as the first answer coming through. I am not seeing Jodine Foster. Which child actress was originally offered the role of Regan McNeil in The Exorcist? April O'Neil. Some kid no one's heard of, haha. Is that you?
No, it's Jules.
I'm like, who's hitting me? Linda Denise Blair.
Man, Wendy's is awesome.
Wendy's.
Like that guy, like Dave. That's when it used to be cool.
Pamela, what, Friedland? Dana Plato. I'm getting 2 Pamelas. Yeah, I have Dana, whatever you want to call her name.
Who got the point?
Let's go back. That would be Late Horror Show.
Like,
Yeah, he just came in a few bits ago.
oh, he's not even on the board.
Yeah, he just came in a while ago.
Well, there's no way. Like,
That's why we're going for a certain amount of time.
okay. So late horror. So I'll call it late. Okay.
Late Horror Show was fashionably late with 1 point.
Okay, I get it. Okay, I'm the one that's confused. I'm sorry. Okay, late horror gets 1 point. All right. There's a lot of big hard ones on here, and I like seeing that on my piece of paper. All right.
Well, everything usually looks better in writing.
I got the next question.
All right.
Here's Mr. Rick's question, and it goes like this. Who is the only character to appear in and survive all 4 Jaws movies? Who is the only character to appear in all the Jaws movies and survive them all as well? Who is the only character to appear in and survive all 4 Jaws movies? The character name. Who's the only character to appear in and survive all 4 Jaws movies? Let me know, ladies and gents.
I've got Mrs. Brody, but are you being specific with the name?
Yes.
All right, so we need their full name.
That's not what I'm getting for the answer. Like,
I've got.
because I'm trusting the information that I'm getting here, and it seems to be very accurate. So, like,
Let's see. I've got Mrs. Brody, Mrs. Brody, Damian Brody, Mike Brody, Michael Brody.
let's see. I was looking for Michael Brody,
Well,
but Mrs. Brody never encountered the shark, right?
yes, she did.
Did?
In the last film, it was
Oh.
the Battle of the Mothers.
See, I don't know why it like this one tells me Michael. So, I'm going with Michael.
Because shortly we got Mike Brody, then Michael Brody.
See, like, and maybe that's the thing, like, man, I don't even know if I want to get into this, like, not just stir or anything, but I'm just trying to say, like, how many movies back then where a woman was, like, a survivor
Mhm.
in the sense of, like, the movie was based around Michael, right? When somebody says, like, who survives the shark, like, his wife is not in the proverbial boat with them, right? I guess that's why they don't say Miss, because everybody's saying Mrs. and I mean,
Yep, Jason says Mrs. was not in part 3.
see, I don't know. Like, I don't know Jaws stuff. I'm just
No, but you said who was in all of them and
Mhm.
survived all of them.
okay. So she wasn't in part 3.
Yeah, Jason
Oh,
says
well,
she
there
was
you go.
not in 3.
Like, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if she survived, I mean, it's about Michael,
Hmm.
right?
But are you taking Mike or Michael?
Well, who said Mike?
We've got
Did he just
Late
say?
Horror Show with Mike, shortly followed by Jason, who says Michael, but they both got
He
Brody.
said Mike Bodie.
Brody.
Oh, I can't. I'm like, man, I can't. Like, I get my eyes checked.
That's why I'm like, who are you going to take, Mike or Michael?
Since in this instance,
Yeah, see, Trench says, don't get flustered. This is supposed to be fun.
then we'll go with the mic.
All right, we'll take Mike. We'll take Mike for 2 at the Late Horror Show.
Mike.
2 tickets, please, for the Late Horror Show.
All right. So we got Miss and Mrs. going on with late horror with 2 points,
2 tickets.
2 tickets. We got more with.
Oh, and you forgot Deacon's Kitty.
Oh, it's there. I had to find a new piece of paper because I've been drawing all over it. Like just.
Well, now they know that they've been at a psychiatry appointment instead of a trivia. Oi!
Sorry. So we got 1, 10, 10, 10. Okay. We got Mark with 4, Knight with 5, Trench with 6, Deacon with 1, Falls with 1, Moore with 1, because we have to take it away, right? No, 2. I'm sorry. 2. Moore has 2. So Mark with 4, Knight with 5, Trench with 6, Deacon with 1, Falls with
kitty.
1. Moore has 2, and Late Horror has 2.
Deacon has 1 point and 1 kitty, and Late Horror Show has 2 tickets.
Yes.
Trench says, guys, you're good. Don't get flustered. This is supposed to be fun. You're a really good host. Don't forget that you're doing just fine.
Thanks.
Deacon says, wow, you're nitpicking tonight. Does not help. I studied language structure, but relax, it's fun. Us just ribbing you is our way of showing love.
All right. I don't know what to do. All right. Where are we next? Where are we going?
You don't know just what to do with yourself.
Mhm.
Don't draw on the new page.
Yeah, see, I can't help it.
Turn the old one around and draw that one.
I was drawing this.
It came from the Micmac burial ground,
Like, I need to stop eating these pretzels. What's in these pretzels, man?
MSGs.
All right.
See, everyone says Mike Brody, Ellen Brody, I'm like Adrian Brody. Trench says that's awesome.
All right, let's see.
Do you have another one or that
Hey, you're up.
I'm up, batter up? Do-do-do-do-do. Trying to pick one that's not super, super easy. Okay. What was the first horror film nominated for a Best Picture Oscar? First horror film nominated for a Best Picture Oscar.
I want to say I know the answer to that, but even though I don't know horror that much, but like I feel like I know the answer to that. I don't know why, I just do.
We've got Night Watch with Silence of the Lambs.
Night Watch. So Night with 6. We got Mark with 4. We got Knight with 6. We got Trench with 6. We got Deacon with a 1 and a Kitty. We got Falls with 1. We got Moore with 2. We got Late Horror with 2. Yeah, this thing's going off.
It's your next patient.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. In Rosemary's Baby, name the apartment building that Guy and Rosemary move into. What was the name of the building Guy and Rosemary move into in Rosemary's Baby?
Rosemary's Baby.
Rosemary's Baby.
Rosemary's Baby.
What is the name of the apartment building Guy and Rosemary move into in Rosemary's Baby? Apartment 666. Nope. Nope.
Oop.
Nope. Damn, I haven't watched that one in years. Jason says, good night. I'm not having any luck here tonight, and I have some Thanksgiving things to do tomorrow, so good night. It's been fun. Alrighty. Well, it was nice having you, Jason.
Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, Jason.
We appreciate your visit.
Did he say Thanksgiving?
Yeah, he's probably Canadian.
Oh, okay. Right. Awesome. Man, that's cool. They got all the cool stuff.
I've got Night Watch Zone with Bramford. Bramford and Son. So we've got Night Watch with the Bramford. And if Jason was on the list, then he has forfeited.
And Jason was...
Not.
Which one was Jason's?
Oh, no, he's not on there.
Oh.
I was just saying if he was.
Oh, I thought it was Jason. Okay.
Yeah, Bramford was the name given to the actual name of the Dakota. It's Bramford. Late GG.
And Knight got that, right?
Yeah, I was looking for the name in the movie. So I have Bramford. because Guy and Rosemary moved in, so
I never seen the movie.
not real people moved in.
Wouldn't know. So Knight gets the points.
Yep.
All right.
Excuse me.
Mark with 4. Knight was 7. Trench was 6. Deacon has a point and a cat. False has 1. Moore has 2. Late has 2.
Okay. This one you guys are gonna have to be speedy for this one. In The Shining, which room does Dick holler and tell Danny to stay away from? In The Shining, at Night Watch. That would be 237. Night Watch is still kicking the asses.
Man, so that's Knight with 8, right? Yeah.
I believe so.
5, 6, 7, 8. Jeez.
All right, we're gonna have to step it up.
How? How do we do that?
Alrighty, here we go. Give us a sec.
And you guys are really, it's like this, these guys are really making us work hard for this trivia. We're like, oh, we just ask some, we're all day, we're just like, we'll just ask some questions and they'll answer it and just tally the points. It'd be simple. But we're telling questions and we're getting schooled at the same time. I love it.
Okay, here's one. And this is potentially a two-parter, depending how specific you want to be with your answer. So, involving 1976's Carrie. The high school that Carrie went to school in. The school's name from the book was changed in the film. What was the name changed to and why? So for the original Carrie film, in the film, the name of the school was changed. What was the name for the school in the film and why was the name changed? Trench says, damn, haven't read the book in forever. Okay, we've got part one of the answer. Why was the name changed?
Remember, ladies and gents, this is a two-parter. This is a two-parter.
Nope, we've got it. Took Night Watch 3 speedy answers, but he has got it.
Night. Dang.
Bates High School because of Norman Bates.
So Night Watch has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I thought I was stepping it up. Man, I have to find harder ones.
Let's see. So,
Okay, here we go. Regarding 1980s The Shining. What, and I'm using the phrasing liberally here. I'm using the phrasing liberally here, but in 1980s The Shining, what vocation or occupation did Jack Nicholson have which made breaking through the prop door more easily? Well, he broke the axe trench, but what vocation or I guess quote unquote job did he have that made that an easy task for him? And let me know if I need to rephrase that. I know it sounds really weird. So not Jack the character, Jack the actor, Jack Nicholson. In the scene where he breaks through the door, the iconic scene. Yes, Trench got it. Volunteer firefighter.
Trench. With that point coming up. So we got Trench has 5, 6, 7.
I was guessing, haha.
Really? He guessed that he was like a forester? Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Okay, well, even Night Watch laughs. All right. Well, I know it's getting late, so let's say we do maybe 4 more questions and then we call it. I'm having fun with this, but I know in some of your regions it's probably super, super late.
What time is it?
It's 10:14.
Man, really? Well, we've been on since 8, though.
We've
right?
been on since 8.
Yeah. All right. Well, like to be honest, like if anybody's gonna really be winning anything, it's.
Don't call it. Don't give anybody the salt.
No. But like from like if it's only gonna be 4 questions, then there's no way.
Okay. Well, then how many questions do you think it should be to break even potentially?
I don't know. I never done trivia.
Jeez, cheese, Louise. Don't sneeze.
I'm just here to write points.
Excuse me.
Like let's we'll do 4 more. I don't know.
What do you guys think?
We promise never to have a trivia game again. How about that one?
Well, we can't promise that because this is part 1 of trivia night.
Oh, geez, we have to do this again?
Yeah.
I'm not much of a good game show host, but let's see. This is a lot of work.
It's fun. I'm having fun. They're having fun.
No, I'm just saying, like, this is a lot of counting points is hard. Let's see.
I say like if you want to bring it up to like just 4 more, I will support you completely.
All right, so 4 more. We're gonna have to think up super easy questions, and we'll make it speedy rounds.
Speedy Gonzalez.
No. All right, well. Let's see, I'm checking through. Dun, 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 dun.
I got a question. Tell you what, I'll do 2 and then you do 2. It's gonna be 4.
All right.
And here's my question. Are you ready? Are you ready, paper? Are you ready for the points of this question? You ready for the points of this question? You want the points of this question? Ooh, man, you feel the plastic of my beak across your. You used to be a tree.
You want me to get the metal pin?
No. Okay. Here's my question. What? What does a Native American shaman give Steve in Poltergeist Part 2? What does the Native American shaman give Steve in Poltergeist Part 2? I want to know the answer right now. I want to feel it. You used to be a tree. What does a Native American shaman give Steve in Poltergeist Part 2?
Deacon says paper porn for autophiles.
There you go.
Trenchy says a chicken's foot. Nightwatch says smoke.
That he's right. Man, Night, what's a 10?
Yeah, he's kicking ass. I want to be on Nightwatch's team.
Here's my next question. Paper, here we go. What is the unusual? What is un?
You made me snort.
I gave her the Steve Urkel. Okay. What is unusual about the videotape in the ring? I repeat, what is unusual about the videotape in the ring? What is it about the tape that perplexes the characters in the movie?
That one sounds like a tricky one. Are you looking for a specific answer?
Yes, of course. What is unique about the videotape in the movie The Ring?
Trench says it kills people.
No.
Nightwatch says you did in 7 days after seeing it.
No.
David Moore says it has no label.
No. That's not what this is giving me. You have to understand, I haven't seen this movie. I'm just kind of going on like some very like verified information in the sense of. I repeat, what is unusual about the videotape in The Ring? It's suggesting that this is something in the movie that people notice that makes it realize where its origins come from, or how it's made.
No one knows where it's from.
And maybe it could be that this is a crappy internet question.
It's unspooled and shorter than normal.
No.
Let me see.
This is the answer. It's this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Let me, it's in regards to the American version. Let's see if that helps.
Okay. See, I'm sorry. I I'm
In
just,
regards to the American version, what is unusual about the videotape in The Ring?
did it click with you? Does it matter? Is it that much?
Why? Yeah.
Okay, then. Because I don't want the answer for like real horror fans to be like, oh, what the heck kind of question? Like, that's all I don't want. Yeah. What is
Actually, that's a
unusual?
good one.
Okay, what is unusual about the videotape and the American version of The Ring? Man, having trivia questions is hard. Like no wonder game show. Like no wonder they pay Vanna White all that money just to
Shake her ass.
well and flip some letters around. She must have been a very crappy kindergarten teacher. Like I'm crappy in the school, but I'm better on a game show.
P.S. You're not missing anything, Rich. The Ring sucks. No offense, Ring fans. So yes, The Ring, not Ringu. In the American version of The Ring, what is unusual about the videotape?
I could easily move on to another one.
Well, let's give them a few more minutes and see. In the American version of The Ring, what is discovered to be unusual about the videotape?
No, I'm just gonna move on because for time's sake. And
Well, we're not in a super hurry. I mean,
I am the answer is
you're in a hurry.
No,
Could take a pee break.
the answer was there was no timestamp, which made them realize that it wasn't digitally made.
It has no time code. Yeah.
No time code. That's what the website said.
Samara can attack the viewer. Nope. So it just had no time code.
It had
on
no
it.
time code. That was weird. But here's one that may be a lot better. So get ready. Here comes my second question, but a new one. Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Fap in your hands.
Here we go. What horror movie features a serial killer wearing a mask inspired by an Edward Munch painting?
I thought it was Munch.
Well, monks.
Mm.
Like, and if nobody knows who Edward Munch is he's the famous artist who did the painting called The Scream. Shit.
He's an impressionist artist.
Ah, dang.
Nah, you already got it. Solus says Scream.
All right. Man, this is hard. Soulless.
The trench coat. The trenchless flasher.
Okay, so that's all right. So those are my two.
That's funny.
You're up, Kara.
Ghost face. Alrighty.
Hey, wait a minute. So if this is a game show, does that make me Vanna White? I'm over here just holding the paper up and going, "What is the points?" You know. And you're one to. Oh, jeez.
I'm looking. Okay. For 2015's It Follows, what does the director say was the inspiration for the film? In the 2015 film It Follows, what does the director state was his inspiration for the film? Nope. No, actually, no, not the AIDS pandemic. It's more related to when. It's more related to something in the director's life. So something that the director experienced or saw that wound up being the inspiration for It Follows. I don't know if that one was too oddly stated or if that one was too difficult. Oh, it's just another. No, not a creepy woman on a roof. So something in the director's life. Yes, dreams. It was based off of nightmares that he had when he was a child. So
Who gets
that,
the point?
that would be The Night Watch.
Jeez. So that's 11 for the man. One more. Well, do
you guys really want to do one more question?
like it's kind of like it's
I mean, they're having fun.
all right. All is fair in love and horror.
Okay, here's one. Let's go back to Halloween trivia for the last one. Holiday, not the movie. In what decade did the concept of trick-or-treating gain popularity? In what decade did the concept of trick-or-treating gain popularity? Not yet. We've got 60s, 50s, 40s. In what decade did the concept of trick-or-treating gain popularity? So in what decade did trick-or-treating as we know it today gain popularity in America? And we've got Proxy with the 30s, yes.
We have a lucky winner.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
So late.
No, Proxy.
False.
Yeah. So, yeah, while there were mentions of dressing up in costumes in the U.S. before the 30s, it wasn't until the era that the phrase pretty much started being used, trick or treat.
And it's funny, like they would have pictures of like Halloween back in those times, and the costumes.
They looked a lot more
freaky.
creepy.
Yeah.
Really messed up looking. But yes, I was looking for 1930s. That's funny. Proxy says 30s. 1910s. Disqualified. We gotta go again. I'm just kidding.
So
Okay. Was that my last question?
Well, for the trivia game, yes, that was the last question, and no doubt about it, Knight is our winner with a whopping 11 points.
Okay, and then who comes in second?
That would be Trench
Trench.
with a whopping 8 points.
So it is a mystery box. All I really need to know is which format do you want? It contains 7 films, Nightwatch gets to choose first since he is our high roller. Blu Ray or DVD?
Man, that was a lot of questions. Wow.
I thought it was fun.
Yeah, I was like, that was pretty cool. It's so interesting just to see how people watch the same movies but hear different answers, have a different take.
Yeah. Well, like your demon question earlier, even I was thinking a different movie, and everyone was thinking a different
That's really
one.
cool to see. Yeah.
Nightwatch says Blu Ray.
It was more like it was less almost of a game and more of a
Social event.
right.
So Nightwatch says Blu Ray. So Trench gets DVDs. And these are all the Blu-rays.
Blu-ray
The
goes to
Blu-rays,
Night,
yeah. The Blu-rays are region A.
and DVDs go to Trench. All right.
And of course, the DVDs are region 1. So as long as you guys have a way of playing those, I will get those sent out to you. Please message me your addresses either via private message.
That'd be better. Yeah.
Preferably
Yeah.
either social media. I don't really check
Or email
YouTube.
it, something like that.
I don't have my email listed.
Oh, okay.
But preferably either Facebook or Twitter if you guys have those. If you don't, then message it to me via YouTube and I will get those out to you as soon as possible. Solus says, nice. I prefer DVDs. Thanks. It was fun. You guys were great hosts.
Like that was a lot more like
Deacon says, I won an ethereal kitty cat. Winners all around.
that was a lot of like what made it almost like the work was like wow, like
Okay, Nightwatch says I have Twitter.
This is great.
So just really quick, if you're not familiar with my handle, all you have to do right there and it'll shoot you right over. And same thing for Facebook. If you don't have either, then just message me on YouTube and I will get the tracking numbers to you as soon as I get those sent out. Trench says, Deacon, you're always a winner in my book.
All right.
Trench, I'm following you on Twitter. I'm letting you know it's me. I have a weird name. All right, no worries. But yeah, if you can get me your contact info, sometimes I like to add little surprises. So you may be getting something a little extra. If you guys feel like doing an unboxing for your mystery boxes, that's awesome. And I will repost your videos on my social media if you guys want to do that. It's up to you. To me, it's just fun. I like seeing people's reactions to what they get. So it's honestly, it's more for a me thing.
But yeah, like I can see, like, yeah, they're definitely gonna get some surprise stuff in it.
Yeah.
And it will be thoroughly cleansed and no transmittable diseases and all that stuff, you know. You don't have to wear a face mask.
Well, we're not having sex with the movies.
No, but
transmittable diseases.
More I'm talking about like COVID, dude.
There will be no copies of It Follows. There will be no transmittable diseases.
Like it's gonna come in a box full of. It's gonna be like the movie's gonna be swimming in hand sanitizer.
Yes. Yeah, we'll sanitize everything before we send it. We'll wear gloves.
Yeah.
We'll clean it up for you.
But we do practice everything we need to do, and
yeah, we're not looking to hurt anybody or you know what, I just need to be quiet. I'm about to dig a hole. But yeah, Trench says he'll do a live unboxing and shout out. That's awesome.
That'd be kind of fun to do.
I like watching people's reactions. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys are willing to, I would love that. And I would share your videos on my social media.
Right on.
Let me see. We are the champions, just not for any
my
contest.
Friends. And we'll keep on holding till the end. Burr, burr, burr. We are the horror. We are the horror. No time for
I like this. Deacon says, paper porn and now extra Blu Ray kinky objects are weird nowadays. Nightwatch says they will do an unboxing as well. Awesome. Thank
That'd be
you.
fun.
And
That's awesome.
let's see, we are doing another trivia night just because it's just, 1,000 subscribers and
Right.
I was gone for so long. So I'm really thankful that you guys supported and continue to follow
Yeah,
the
like this-
channel.
I love a good horror messy trivia night, right?
So we'll be back again on Saturday, the 17th next week. We'll be doing more trivia. So if you didn't get a chance to win anything tonight, you've got a second go at it. And it'll be the same format that we did tonight. But that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for coming by, playing the
Mhm.
game. It
Yeah.
was fun. I really enjoyed this. And I don't know, do we want to say a regular good night or do you want to sing us out?
Thank you for coming, everybody.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. It was a lovely time, and we will talk to you guys later. Good night.